only a young pup, only having his 10th start tonight, so he's pretty raw at the caper, but he's done well so far, so we just hope he can begin like he began at Meadows last week and run the sections he ran last week at the Meadows, and if he can do that, then he's in for a big chance.
Which were absolutely sensational. How does the team rate the draw for him tonight?
We're probably happy out there. If he could just get away okay, we'll hopefully begins like Seagull Rock does and get out there early and get on the money early, and hopefully we're a chance from there.
Good luck to the team.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, quick comment from Michelle Malia, who's got Matt Locke. Michelle, he visually looked disappointing last start at Shepparton. How did you rate that run?
Oh, look, he struggled on the way home. He wasn't well, and we didn't realise that there was something wrong with him because he's such a headstrong dog. You can't pick up on that sort of stuff, but he's back at his best. He had a good trial on Sunday at Geelong and he went quite well. So fingers crossed. Look, he's not a powerful 500-metre dog, we know that, but if he can get himself out in front, you never know what can happen behind you.
So we take him on trust that he's likely going to go straight to the top tonight?
We'll see what happens. We'll try.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Michelle Malia there, Nath, ahead of this next prelude of the Melbourne Cup. Take us through your selections.
Yeah, 2, 3, 1 and 5. I was prepared to forgive Matt Locke, and even more so after Michelle's comment said that he wasn't 100% right. I think he can hold the speed battle. He's run 29.33 being placed here and only run down by field day of recent times. I think he's got the rails draw, he's got the early speed. Clearly him on top for me. I thought Tully Luna in box 3 was a danger, and it certainly had an each way quote. 1, Bo Rhapsody's well found in the market. He'll stalk the speed and be strong late. And I thought 5, Denison Frisbee might be a run on type for exotics. 2, 3, 1, 5, my numbers.
And speaking of the market, Nathan Gretsch from Tab, what's happening? Matt Locke for Nathan with extradited young dog, one of the least experienced engaged tonight here at Sandown Park, but boy, did he put some good sectionals on the board in his last start at the Meadows. Prelude 16 of the Melbourne Cup. Here's Dan Hibbard.
Locke's on the drift though. He's $1.80 out to $2.90. Just about ready to go. And the green light about to be turned on. Thanks, Patch. Set for race 4. Favourite in the 2. They're set. Racing, Matt Locke jumped a lot better tonight. He's going to push on and find the lead. Bo Rhapsody behind it, across from the deep, extradited. On the inside was Tully Luna. Trying to get through was Silky Sauce. Next in the field was Denison Frisbee, and to the rear of the field was Internal Affairs. It is Matt Locke, the leader. 2.5 clear on Bo Rhapsody, trying to run on from extradited, and then came Denison Frisbee. Matt Locke in front. Bo Rhapsody still coming. Matt Locke's got a good lead though. This is the real Matt Locke. He's back tonight. He won it by 3. Bo Rhapsody second, Denison Frisbee third, fourth in Tully Luna. Next extradited from Paul Lulu, Internal Affairs and Silky Sauce, and he goes 29 and 30.
29 and 30 for Matt Locke. Michelle, we spoke about his last start. Boy, oh boy, hasn't he turned that around?
Yeah, he really did. Like, he was so sick on the way home from Shepparton, and we had to stop like every 10 minutes. He just kept vomiting, and we just couldn't see it in him. Like I said, he's a highly strung dog, and we couldn't see it before we put him in the box, and he was so ill on the way home, but he was good as gold in 24 hours. So to see him come out and do that tonight, it's just phenomenal.
We know he's a greyhound with a stack of speed. Strength over 500 metres has been the query on him over time. He's run home in 10.66. How impressive is that for you?
Well, like I'm so stoked with that time. Like, as I said before, he's not known to be a powerful 500-metre dog, but tonight he's certainly shown that he's up there with him now.
And fingers crossed for a good draw next week.
That's all we can ask for.
Good job. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Combining the English language, something I am not an expert on. Nathan, that was superb. Your boy, you took him on trust, and he's certainly delivered in spades.
Yeah, really good pre-race interview. Jace gave me a bit more confidence knowing that he wasn't right at Shep, and a really good training effort by Michelle Malia there to get the dog back in peak form. Couple of weeks between runs. The one trial, as she touched on, at Geelong gave her the indication he was back to his best. He's not overstrong at 500, but he was able to get rolling on this track. 5:04, 18:66, really good sections for him. 29:32 is a new PB. I think he got out to quite a nice price, $2.60 on the tote. He was a drifter in the market. He had to hold the speed battle, but drawn near the rail was a perfect draw for him, and it was great to see. The Country Cups champ back to winning form around the Metropolitan Circuit. Bo Rhapsody, the one the money come for. He got the map that we talked about, Jace, wasn't he? He was going to be third through the catching pen. He was on the coattails of Matlock, but he just couldn't go with him through the middle sections. He posted a big enough gap running 18:66 up the back, did Matlock and Bo Rhapsody, an honest run as always. And the well-supported Denison Frisbee, we threw him into exotics. Gretchy did touch on, he had some good each-way support. He was a dropout run home dog, and he's a greyhound who knows his way around the Sandown circuit and was quite strong late. Congratulations to all involved with Matlock, an impressive winner of Cup Prelude number 16.
100%, and although it was spoken about a number of times, his ownership group and who makes it up, I mean, a couple of boys led by Matty Field, of course, him and also Lockie Barsby. Each of them suffer from spina bifida and also cerebral palsy, so for them to be involved with this greyhound is just a huge adrenaline rush for them, and they should be so proud of what this boy has been able to do throughout his whole career. And who would have thought, Nath, that he'd go 29:32 here at Sandown, because 6 months ago you wouldn't have thought he'd be capable of running that sort of time here.
No, you got to remember he had a career-ending injury with a stopper tendon early days as well. So
yep.
A fantastic effort to come back from the injury, and then a fantastic effort to compete at the highest level in Country Cups, and then now be a genuine 500-metre dog around the city circuit. That's his first Metro win around the Sandown Park circuit. And just another one that, like we touched on with Sunset Fraser in the last race, hits that 3 years old mark, got that 40-50 starts under his belt, and can run out a much stronger 500-metre race than what he'd done in the early days. But full credit to him. He's going to need a lot of things to go right next week in the heats. He's going to need most probably a favourable draw. He's going to need to be able to lead and then pinch a bit of a gap. 29:32 is nothing to be sneezed at, and you would think he would be improved by that run, Jace. Only had the one trial over, I'm assuming, 400 at Geelong last week in preparation for this, so he'll strip fitter for that. Hopefully he gets home and he pulls up fresh as a daisy for Michelle, and we'll see her back here with Matlock next week competing in the heats of the Melbourne Cup.
Pretty rare that Melbourne Cups are won with strength. More often than not, it is absolute speed, and he's got plenty of that. But as Nath suggested, needs the cards to fall his way next week. But we know if he gets that, as we've seen tonight, he can take full advantage. Matt